Well, Robotnik has nothing left. We'll start the game, or the final turn. Maybe Goldfish Gig attacks Robotnik with a Worn Throwing Axe, dealing 2 damage, and Robotnik has died. Goldfish discarding a Worn Throwing Axe because it no longer be used. Robotnik not healing or resurrecting, getting a cannon shot. Cheddar Goblin attacks Goldfish Gig with a Meowth, dealing 2 damage, chacking back with fists, and it is a fight with just fists. 1 for 1, and a Meowth. Cheddar Goblin taking 1 damage and dealing 2. Goldfish flees. And the turn is down to Goldfish and Cheddar Goblin. Neither with anything. So we're down to survival, hiding, and that's it. Not a bad time to start aiding here. I just got tired of holding that microphone, but it is very close. One HP apiece. This is anyone's. I love the resurrect. I love it. All right, here we go. We're going for it. Cheddar Goblin going first. Goldfish going second. Goldfish with 1 healing item now. Day 6 starts. Cheddar Goblin finds an Arbok. Goldfish Gig uses the time to heal with the item that Shinado provided through aid. A good idea. And we're up to 1 out of 10 with 1 weapon, Cheddar Goblin. 5 out of 10 and 1 kill. Day 6 ends. Now's the time to aid and curse. Throw them all out there. Let's go. You can sway this one way or the other, especially if you are the person who put down 22,020 points on Goldfish, which I suspect is maybe all one person, but that's okay. All right, we got Cheddar Goblin getting aid in the form of a Charmander. Cheddar Goblin has 2 weapons now, so Cheddar Goblin really is going to go second. So turn order, this is going to be Goldfish and then Cheddar Goblin. However, Cheddar Goblin has weapons now. Cheddar Goblin has 2. And that's where we are. I think we're going to take the turn and go Goldfish Keg going first with the most health. Cheddar Goblin going second. I think I just said the opposite of that, but here we go. Day 7 starts. Goldfish Gig finding a Lavender Pulse, which heals for 2. Good things. Cheddar Goblin attacking with an Arbok, dealing the 4 damage with Goldfish fleeing. We're going to day 8. Still 1 out of 10, 1 out of 10. 1 healing item, 2 weapons for for Cheddar Goblin. We're back to the same place we were before. This is 1-on-1, day 7 ending, day 8 about to start. So if you want to curse or aid, now is the time. Here we go. This is anyone's game. All right, here we go. Goldfish get going first because Goldfish has less items than Cheddar Goblin. Here we go. Day 8 starts, and it is heal first thing. Not a bad thing to do, getting those 2 HP back. However, Cheddar Goblin attacks with an Arbok, dealing 4 damage, and Goldfish has died after taking the 4. And there's no resurrections this time, with Cheddar Goblin being the victor. Cannons to Goldfish Gig. Oh my god. That really came down to the wire here. So we're choosing an outcome. And it is Cheddar Goblin. Alright, we'll do one more. We're going to do the rude hugging table games. If you'd like to join, the more the merrier. Wait, what's the summary? Oh, man. 0 users won 22,000 points. I think that's one of the only few ways to lose channel points is to bet on someone who doesn't. It's for you to be the only person who bets, and no one else. But yeah, if we don't get any joiners, we'll do the previously on, and move straight into God of War. Which is okay. We don't have to play this game. Totally fine too. After all, my my controller is actually like dusty. That's how long it's been. You know what? I'll join this time. I rarely join. So we got Ruth, we got UB1, we got Goldie, Goldfish Gig 1711, Gossip Girl, and me. Yeah, if anybody wants to join, now is the time. Otherwise, we are good. How do you switch between weapons? So the way the logic works is that you use the best item no matter what. So you use the best weapon no matter what, and you use the best healing item no matter what. So it's always like ordering your weapons in descending order based on powerfulness. So yeah. So when it shows you using fists, that means you just don't have any weapons left. And typically like weapons get like 2 uses. But not an answer? Okay. The answer is you can't switch between weapons. All right, your market set, go. Here we go. So if you're not playing or you are dead, you can use either of these commands, curse or aid, and the username following, and we start out. Day 1 starts. Here we go. Ruth spends his turn getting natured. UB1 finds a war club. Goldfish finds a chancy. I find an alakazam. Robotnik finds a primeape. Cheddar Goblin finds a Pidgey. Vin Diesel finds a potion of mending. The turn ends with Ruth being the only one taking any damage, with nature taking its course, 9 out of 10 health. The rest of everyone finds a weapon, whether it's healing or damaging. Day 1 ends. Use those curses. Use those aids. If you are not in the game, either by death or by being in the crowd. Oh, so if you want to see how long my previously on is. This long. Too long? Yes. Janado giving aid to Goldfish, who gets a Yarnum blood cocktail from the popular game Dark Souls. Wait, what was the question? How do you switch between... Oh. You were asking in the game. You're right. Yes, D-pad. I thought you were talking about in this game. It's hard to differentiate. All right, we're starting. Day 2 begins with UB1 going first, Ruthulu going last. UB1 attacks Cheddar Goblin with a damaged war club. Cheddar Goblin takes the 4 damage. UB1 attacking back with the Pidgey and misses. UB1 going back with the damaged war club, dealing 4 damage to Cheddar Goblin. UB1 having to discard the war axe. Cheddar Goblin coming back with the Pidgey. Ooh, this is a big old fight. Cheddar Goblin discarding that Pidgey after dealing the damage, and it is down to fist. Cheddar Goblin and UB1 going back and forth until UB1 flees, each dealing 1 damage. In the meantime, I attack Ruth with an Alakazam, dealing 6 damage, and Ruth flees. Robotinum attacks Goldfish with Primeape, and Primeape, just like in the cartoon series, has a weird issue, and I guess just, I don't know. What was Primeape's deal? Didn't want to do anything? Goldfish attacks back with a Chansey, dealing 4 damage. Goldfish back with the Primeape, who just cannot connect. Robotinum discards. Goldfish attacking back with the Chansey, dealing the 4 damage, discarding Chansey afterwards, and fleeing is Robotinum. Cheddar Goblin finds a Lapras. Vin Diesel gets natured. Goldfish finds a splintered wooden sword. And Ruth hides, getting that hide bonus. The turn ends, and it is not going well for Cheddar Goblin. But Ruth is hiding 3 out of 10. Not too bad with that hiding bonus. Robotinum. Less could be said about Robotinum. But we'll see. This turn continues with myself with 1 weapon, 10 out of 10 health. UB1, 7 out of 10. Vin Diesel, and a healing item, 9 out of 10. Cheddar, our Goldfish Gig, Gossip Girl, 1 of each, and 10 out of 10. Goldfish ready to slaughter. Day 2 ends, ready to curse and aid. Feel free. Go wild. I'm going to be like a horse. Not a horse. In the meantime, while you're cursing and aiding, here's what this thing ended up looking like. I had to take apart this whole top, the whole back, and then redo this whole bottom part, because turns out this is like supposed to be lower. I don't know. It took me like 20 minutes. Oonga Boonga. Use the Giant's Crusher. Shenado giving me aid in the form of Smash Mouse All-Star. I think we're ready to go. On your market set, day 3 begins. Goldfish leading the charge with Cheddar Goblin finishing it. Day starts. Goldfish attacks me with a splintered wooden sword, and I take 4 damage, and I have died. Did I? You took. No, I did not resurrect either. Cannon. Fires for myself. Goldfish now has the Smash Mouse All-Star. Vin Diesel finds a Slowpoke. UB1 hides in a wall of thick lichen. Ruth finds a Recovery Heart. Robotinum witnesses a swarm of bees pollinating a field of flower and heals 2 for it. I did see you try, and I appreciate it, Chinito. Cheddar Goblin attacks Vin Diesel with a Lapras. Vin Diesel takes 4 damage. Vin Diesel attacks back with a Slowpoke. Cheddar Goblin takes 2 damage, and Cheddar Goblin has died. Vin Diesel taking the Lapras away from the corpse of Cheddar Goblin. Cannon for Cheddar Goblin. Goldfish Gig, Vin Diesel, UB1, Ruth, and Robotinum surviving. Matnum, myself, and Cheddar Goblin. There was 2 of those were things, and 1 of those were just me saying myself in the 3rd person. Day 3 ends. Time to curse and aid. How are they getting this intense? I like to think that I contribute by reading them in a way. The truth is, I don't know. I typed all these lines out. I feel pretty good about the job I did typing these lines. So yeah, I indirectly did this. Our day 4 starts. The red black does help. I did an okay job coloring these things. Day 4 starts with Goldfish Gig triggering a water contamination, contaminating the water supply, causing players who drink it to fall ill. Goldfish taking 3 damage, Vin Diesel taking 3 damage, Robotinum taking 3, Cthulhu taking 3, and succumbing to water damage. Like a basement comic book, Cthulhu has succumbed to water damage. Cannons for Ruth. UB1 finds a Growlithe. And the turn ends. Goldfish, UB1, Vendiesel, and Robotnim all remaining with Goldfish and UB1 7 out of 10, each with at least an item. Vendiesel with the most items with a total of 3 and at least a kill. Goldfish with a kill and 4 items. Sorry, that was the wrong reporting. 2 and 2 healing and weapon. Day 4. you got calculated to 0. And the day begins. Yeah, I like how Sinead you cursed Cthulhu. And it would have come through if Cthulhu hadn't died in that turn. But we're gonna get going with the next one. As you can see from the top, UB1, Goldfish, Vendiesel, and Robotnim. That's the turn order this time. Day 5 starts with, oh my god, Vendiesel getting attacked by UB1 and a Growlithe, taking 2 damage Vendiesel does, and dies. UB1 looting the corpse for a potion of mending, a Slowpoke, and a Lapras. Vendiesel does not resurrect, and Vendiesel gets a cannon. Goldfish witnesses a young fawn taking its first steps, healing for 2. Robotnim hides by sheltering in a ruined cabin, making this next part very interesting with UB1, Goldfish, and Robotnim all in it together. Robotnim hiding, UB1 and Goldfish. 4 items and 3... No, both with 4 items. 1 kill to the name. This is interesting. And we take our predictions... And it is who will win. And it is Robotnim, Goldfish Gig, and UB1 Kenobi. If you'd like to gamble some channel points, they're so free that who knows if this matters, but there you go. Submissions are open. With 2 minutes left to vote. Vote either way, and you have a chance to sway it at the same time. If you're not in this game, like Ruth or myself at this point, I could sway it too. However, I cannot gamble, so I'm going after Robotnim, to be honest. And then aiding UB1 has less health. I'm going to aid UB1. Oh, Robotnim has nothing left to get damaged. Uh-oh. UB1's got a Vaporeon now. And a Dull Rapier, thanks to myself and Ruth. So Goldfish has 20 on Goldfish is the current bet. And then in 30 seconds we will move on. We'll get to some God of War. I might have to open my window. Will the things I say be confusing if you hear me from outside? Yes, here we go. We end the betting with Goldfish, 20 points on Goldfish. And here we go. Goldfish begins the turn, UB1 and Robotnim following. Day 6 starts with Goldfish attacking UB1 with a splintered... Splintered Wooden Sword, UB1 taking 4 damage. Goldfish discarding. UB1 attacking back with the Growlithe. Goldfish taking 2 damage. Growlithe has to be discarded. Goldfish coming back with the Alakazam. UB1 takes 6 damage from the Alakazam, and UB1 has died. Does UB1 resurrect after being looted? No. Goldfish gets a potion of mending. a slowpoke, a Lapras, a Vaporeon, and a dull Rapier. Robotum is hiding. Here you go. So UB1, you can now curse or aid. Goldfish and Robotum really being the only ones left at this point. Can you hear my floor? It's very squeaky. All right, on your mark, get set. Here we go. Here we go. Goldfish Gig and Robotum, turn order established. Goldfish Gig uses the Bloodborne cocktail to heal for 3. Goldfish Gig being at full health. Robotum finds Nightmare Crusade's dog. Yeah, let's spell it correctly. So Robotum has Nightmare's dog. And here we go. We're going into day 7. Day 7. We're ending with Goldfish Gig full health, 2 healing items, 4 weapons. Robotum with just a weapon, at least to fight back, though if Goldfish Gig manages to land a blow. Here we go. Let's run it. Day 7 ends. Day 8 starts. Goldfish Gig attacks Robotum with the Slowpoke and misses. Goldfish Gig discards Slowpoke. Robotum attacks back with the Nightmare's Crusade. Gracie. Goldfish takes 6 damage. Goldfish, however, has a Lapras dealing 4 damage, killing Robotum, who does not manage to resurrect. Cannons for Robotum. Goldfish Gig is the winner. There we go. All right, so let's do some God of War. God of War. All right. Let's get some God of War going. Why couldn't this be the yeah, the one that voted? Yeah. You got that one. Goldfish, you got your 20 points back. Yeah, let's get some God of War going. Bear Jade, how's it going? The one that voted, yeah. You got that one. That's not what I need.
And just right through here. Now I gotta deal with the bugs.
First of all, welcome in. If you have any clips you'd like me to play, please do. Please post them in chat. You got some Resident Evil 1.
Oh well. Oh, the shotgun does ignite it.
Thank you for the raid.
Well, that's lame. Well, that's just lame, actually.
That is just
It didn't
lame.
do it last time.
No stinky spiders.
That was really funny. Alright, fine. I'll kill the...
You'll kill the what? But yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. And you get to go inside of Alexander. Just keeping everyone in check. And your kitty for being so generous with your time, energy, and your community is a kitty named Cooked Debt. There you go. But yeah, if you have any clips you want me to play other than the one that we just played, feel free to post them. Anyone and anyone. Welcome in, Sailor Frogs. Welcome in, Top Ramen. Welcome in again. And Bear J, welcome in. Rotary Turbo, hello. How's everyone doing? How's everyone Thursday? We just played a round of Hunger Games, and we are just about ready to be cooking for debt. Is that a reverse short order cook? Yeah, we're about to start God of War. I'm deciding whether or not I want to do the previously on. I kind of wrote a rambling long one that doesn't really make a ton of sense, so I might skip it. You're buzzed from that round. So yeah, so in the previous round, Goldfish Gig won. Previous to that was Cheddar Goblin, but it ended up being just like one-on-one, back and forth forever. But yeah. But yeah, my name is Matnum. Hello, everyone. If you want to stick around, please do. But if you need to go, take a break, do all the things, drink the waters, take the foods, eat the meds, or reverse those. Go do those things. If you'd like to lurk, please do. But no worries either way. We're about to play God of War Ragnarok. We are 1/100th into the game. Top ramen. Gonna go hit the hay. Have a great night. Well, enjoy the hay. And also hay. Yeah, we're literally about to start the game. We've done a little bit. You'll be lurky to avoid spoilers. Absolutely understand. Have a great rest of your night. And I appreciate your raid. Thank you. All right, where are we in this game? That is also the thing. Who knows? Maybe in the middle of this, I'll do my previously on. I tend to do long, rambling previously ons to kind of catch people up to like what I've done in the game. However, I've noticed with this game, they're getting fewer and farther between. Oh, I've got a... Fine. I'll update my controller. So yeah, I probably won't do it for this one. Though I do have it up on my screen. I'm tempted. We'll see. You finished Control? Wait, you're playing Resident Evil... Oh, sorry. You're lurking. I was going to ask you how Resident Evil 2 was. And which one? The new one? The old one? The remake? Which system? What do you think? What did you think of the end of Control? I've said it a million times, but I like the story of Control, just not the game. If that makes sense. I like all those David Lynch inspired kind of horror games. Just not the gameplay of most of them. It took a minute? Wait, expound. What does that mean? I want to know. It got me spinning on both sides of the spectrum. Oh, whether or not you liked it.
How about I suggest an alternative? Something much less risky, but maybe could give you...
So just very quickly, because my previously on for this game, like I said, is extremely long, extremely rambling. The gist of where we are in this game is the game starts with us escaping from the end of the previous game, which basically started off the beginning of Ragnarok. Atreus and Kratos, powers diminished. Not really Atreus, but Atreus is being trained by Kratos. The father-son dynamic is strong in that they are fighting constantly, with Atreus wanting to find out more about himself, and Kratos being like, no, let's train. Eventually, after kind of a brief falling out, they decide to go out and do what Atreus wants to do, which is find out more about himself by finding the other god of war, Tyr. They find Tyr. Tyr turns out to be a pacifist at this point in Tyr's life. And we've kind of come back to this hub world. Everyone's kind of rebelling against Odin as Ragnarok approaches. Everyone who's against Odin